Hi, this is Peter Parker with the Peter Parker Home Selling Team. Welcome back to our video blog. And today I wanted to touch on the increase in interest rates that we've seen over the last few months, both here in the Sacramento area and nationwide. And I hate to say I told you so, but honestly, I've been warning our clients about this for a long time, actually pegging somewhere around the end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter this year. We were expecting to see interest rates in the mid-fours, and well, I'm not real happy to say, but we were right. And so what does that mean? Several things that are really important to both buyers and sellers. First of all, just to preface all that, I'm old enough to where I was, awake and paying attention during the Ronald Reagan presidency, and it's no joke, back in the early 80s, interest rates were in the teens. And some of our younger clients, have to look that up on Google or something, but it's true, 14, 16% or even higher back in the 80s. So we're not back there yet, and we sort of got spoiled for a year or two with interest rates in the low to mid threes, to where we all sort of thought that was normal, even though it was all-time historic lows. So finally, once interest rates really did jump a full percent in the late spring, early summer of this year, it's meant a few different things. Number one, for each percent that the interest rate goes up, buyers lose approximately 10% of their purchasing power. So we had clients, for example, who were in April and early May shopping for homes around $350,000. If they didn't find a home, get into contract, and close escrow in time as of July and August, now they have to look for homes that are more in the $315,000 to $320,000 price range. And with prices still appreciating in our market, it's just sort of been a double whammy. So, and especially since many buyers, basically buy at the top of what they can afford or close to it, there's not that 10% slack. So if they really lose that 10% purchasing power, that the type of home they're looking at just changes pretty drastically. Second thing is, although we've seen interest rates go up 1%, most of us are feeling that by the time all is said and done, it's probably going to be between 6 and 7% where they end up. And I'm not talking about next week or next month, but major national economists and people in the lending and real estate industry have basically said, for us to get back to an equilibrium point as far as affordability and just historical averages, they really expect it is going to be somewhere between 6 and 7% where interest rates will eventually get to and stabilize for a period of time. So for some of our clients, this interest rate increase has made them pause and just created uncertainty, and their reaction to that has been, well, I'm just going to wait and see what happens next. I think that's a really dangerous approach, especially given that we're expecting future increases. Other people have taken it as a prod to get into action, redouble their efforts to find a home, make sure they have a lender who can really perform in a timely way, and try to lock in an interest rate in the low to mid fours while they can. For sellers, I think it's an important topic as well, because they need to realize that if they're trying to get top dollar for their home, like any seller wants, as interest rates increase, the pool of buyers available at that price point is going to shrink somewhat. And there will be some buyers who feel prodded into action and are acting with more urgency. There will be other buyers who sort of sit back and reconsider. So for both buyers and sellers, we really need to pay close attention to how this interest rate increase, both in context of where interest rates were and where they seem to be going, and you really factor that in a way that works best in your individual circumstances. Hope this was interesting for you. If you have any questions, comments, we'd love to hear from you. You can post them online, email them to us at peter@peterparkerteam.com. Give us a ring on the phone at area code 916-585-3636. And you can also text us at that number. Again, it's 916-585-3636.